Hello everybody, it's your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service now. How are we doing tonight, everybody? It is a wonderful Tuesday, Tuesday, January 20, 2025. I am showing out right now as I just finished playing some Heroes of the Storm with D3 in their stream, and I remembered that new Hololive fan game came out, Hololive's Robo, made by Pumpmaker, who, if you've ever been in the Hololive subreddit, they're the ones who made a lot of feet pits. But they've been around when it comes to it, and also that audio is really loud. But I hope everybody's doing well. I'm in a little bit of a rush because I want to do maybe about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Because when it hits about 8 o'clock or so, that's when Night will start going on then. For now, yeah. Let's just go ahead and see what's going on then. In the year 20 ets, two strange events happened to Hololive at once. Hololive figurines absorbed the energy of fans' cheer and came to life. At the same time, robots started attacking HoloFest. Whoa, owie, goodness gracious. I should have said, I know it's been a bit since I played Holo tier when it comes to it, but for my own pedigree, I guess, I remember coming in, when the big V2 boom was happening, when 3rd gen Hololive Fantasy had just debuted, essentially so. And I've loosely kept up with Hololive. I'm not really keeping up with them on the biggest basis necessarily, but catching the stream every now and then. OCs, I'd have to say Subaru, Suisei, Robico. When it comes to it then, Hajime recently at least had the newest ones. I listen to Suisei's music the most, probably. Wait, who are you? Part-time warehouse organizer? I thought you're gonna be some big shot higher up. But that doesn't matter now. HoloFest is only 2 weeks away. We're under attack. Oh, a bunch of weird robots. Yeah, a big pile of Hololive, Hololive figurines with you. And with the energy of fans' cheer, they would come to life to protect us. I'm not in the know with the corporate side. To be fair, it was either you were, back during the V2 boom, when I started 5 years ago during the COVID era and everything like that, too. It was, Hololive, Niji, Sanji were, of course, the biggest ones when it came to it. Then, of course, there's, smaller stuff. Sunderica is dead in the water, unfortunately. But, what's his face?
Good morning.
That's loud, Ame. It's his face. But it was that. Phase Connect, of course, is well around and everything now. And, of course, anything else when it comes to it. Vishojo. Past everything when it comes to it, then. But, there's just lots and lots of corporate enough when it comes to it, then. Yeah, this is a fan game modeled after Plants vs. Zombies when it comes to it then, of course. But with Hololive characters, as we're seeing. Lovingly so. God, I remember and I miss those hiccups so much. Good to have you around, Ame. But no, I mean, corporate or indie when it comes to it, so in fact, you can't deny how big of an impact it's had to seeing, like for a lot of these characters and all. Or just like media or so. Like, Suisei's music transcends a lot of boundaries, for instance, then, too. So, if Ame's a pea shooter, always our sunflower. Based on the original Hololive member. Yep, always cheering and interacting with everybody, of course, when it comes to it. Made sense. Also, Yago, I'm just seeing as our lawnmowers. Just A-chan dolls, or robots for now. Yeah, like, if you were to ask me, it's like what I know, like, Hololive-wise, also hotkeys, I should recognize that. But, like, I've kept up, yeah, with most of the loose gens when it comes, most of the gens loosely, but I'm not, like, watching every day or so when it comes to it. It's just like, if a stream pops around, then a stream pops around then, but otherwise I'm just kind of, like, I'm just kind of there. So, you know, enjoying them every now and then, but I'm watching so many other streamers when it comes to it then, and then, again, of course, my Oshi, Northern Lion, my beloved, is there first and foremost as well, too. What more can I really say? Also, this is very lucky for them to keep spawning in the keep spawning my only 2 lanes where I've placed stuff so far. Alright, now I actually need to start placing more Ames when it comes to it. We have so much cheer production that we're actually chill. I will say this though, like, I really hate how Plants vs. Zombies as a franchise is basically, you know, dead in the water in the public eye. Just especially so with the failure of things like, of course, you know, Plants vs. Zombies 2 back when that was, you know, first in the App Stores. I remember playing that so much back then. And then, of course, it being microtransaction ladled and so, like, you know, unbalanced to the extent. So I know that, like, of course, the modding community and such has made their own versions, which are, well, more like Eclipse, or whatever that it is of course a famous one for Plants vs. Zombies. Hello, Kurone. You are bok choy? Or bonk choy? Punches your robots in front and behind. Yeah, bonk choy. And cardboard A-chance. But so yeah, I grew up on the first one, and then I still have a very special place in my heart for what is the what's-his-face, for the Plants vs. Zombies shooter games actually when it comes to it. Because as much as people can meme on EA for ruining the franchise, and to be fair, it's not a meme, they just did. The Garden Warfare series or so is unironically really good entries in this franchise for being, you know, a hero shooter before people tried to keep doing hero shooters or everything like that or so when it comes to it then. Or class-based shooter, I guess, is a better way to put it, not hero shooter. And it really just, you know, was a very cool way to expand the franchise in a different direction. And it was really good, the first 2 entries were. And then they tried to go to more arena shooter-ish or so with, I think, Battle for Neighborville, I think I remember. And that just kind of destroyed everybody's interest in it all, you know? I can do 3 rows, because we're here. We're well ahead on the cheer curve. But also, Korone punching is very, very cute, I must say. PV died, so HVR can win. What is HVR? Am I not hit with the times, but it's HVR. Also, all the good mornings are going to grate on me soon enough, I can tell. I can already tell. I would also only have 1 Ame in this lane, so let's start doing this. Oh, Hololive versus Robo. I wasn't abbreviating, you know, I wasn't thinking about abbreviating it that way or so when it comes to it immediately, so that's just didn't come off the top of my head now, so apologies. Wonder. Oh, yeah. Do the robots? Okay, they just start bashing their heads on it. Okay, that's funny. Stop them. Oh! We got so much that we can just fill up all the rows almost.
Good morning.
Gotta fill it up as I can. Hello! Okrayu? Really, it is so sad. There was that, or like the card game, Plants vs. Zombies Heroes, was unironically really good too, and I played that back then as well. Okayu's walnut with onigiri, that's really cute, honestly. And still more, cone heads, essentially. Copy that, Chief. But again, it's an old franchise that is, you know, sadly dead beyond its time when it comes to it and everything like that. Curse you, EA, for destroying PopCap when it comes to it then and everything like it. Zuma was also my jam back then in the day too, and that doesn't exist either! Oh well, oh well. I mean, what? It had, like, there's a lot of good memories when it comes to it that I can still associate no matter what. Got this, I got 3 good games out of it. Plants vs. Zombies, the Garden Warfare stuff, actually, Heroes too. And at least, you know, me not making any microtransactions back then in the day too. Playing just Plants vs. Zombies 2 casually was pretty fun enough. Killed so much I love, like Dead Space. I mean, also to be fair, a lot of franchises have died dead in the water. Like, just in general when it comes to it then, unfortunately, overall. Not just due to EA, but just, you know, due to any, any neglect from the parent company that might have taken over whatever might have existed beforehand and all that, you know? It's just, it's sad days. It's sad days to know that many franchises are never going to see the light of day, essentially so. Early Plants vs. Zombies was legit good before they fired the first manager of it. I don't know what drama came around then, if that's the best way to put it then, for what happened to Plants vs. Zombies 2. Or like what really drove many of the stuff, because a lot of the gimmicks were really cool then. Now, well, I only played the, you know, base game when it comes to it back then, so that was really like, you know, ancient Egypt, the pirate world, and then the Wild West back then, were basically like the releases back then at the time, if I remember correctly. So, it's not like I really got too far on with it, so I know there's stuff like modern day, or like the cool like disco one or everything like that or so too. But fact is that, you know, there was lots back in the day. I never got the wonderful chance to experience back then. And also, of course, I know this content creator is always posting about all that stuff when it comes to it too. Short version, the first manager said no to microtransactions and said you are gone. Yikes! The fact that that is it is just kind of unfortunate, but of course, you know, that's modern gaming trends as it comes to be when it comes to, unfortunately. I could not tell who that was. It's a YOLO. Oh, Kanade. Oh, she's a cherry bomb. That's really cute. Hello, Pyro. That's our bucket heads, I'm assuming. But yeah, okay, it's cool that that's also color-coded on like what the instant plants are, or the instant dolls are, I guess, in that case then. We used to have Art Knights for tower defense fits. It's too bad that I burned out of Art Knights when it comes to it, like just in general then. But then again, we have I'm gonna become a gacha game streamer, dude, because 2 days from now, Tamamo Cross releases in UMA, so I'm doing my first UMA stream, like UMA Gameplay Live on that for Tamamo. And then past that as well, we have Enfield coming out. And even though I have not played Art Knights since like, well, a long time ago when it comes to it, Enfield is still a new game, the gacha game, and you know, it's kind of cool because I wanted to always, like, when Genshin first came out, I always wanted to have a battle system that was actually like, I guess like not live action is the absolutely wrong way to put it. What's a better way to put it? I wanted to always have a battle system that was active when it comes to it. So, for example, I love the Tales of series when it comes to, and Genshin, like, or character swapping, Genshin, Wuthering Waves, however, or anything else like that or so. Like, they're fine when it comes to it, I suppose. But like, it's one thing to be like a character swapping RPG or so. It's another when I can actually like play with like the party of characters I have actively fighting with me all together then. And funny enough, it's like, in that case, well, why don't I just play something like Xenoblade in that case or so? Well, funny enough, I never got into the Xenoblade series back then because I had a high school friend who played Xenoblade. Oh, it was like the first one I did in Xenoblade in my friend group. And unfortunately, they made it their entire personality. And that really turned me off the series then. Where it's nothing against it, I've watched the playthroughs and everything of like 1, 2, 3 nets or so. But like, I could not have myself playing Xenoblade because it was unironically when it shoved down my throat, and that's the only thing I hear from that friend. It just felt bad to interact with them because it really was right their whole personality then. And it's just, again, no disrespect to the series. I just can't get into it, or I couldn't bother myself then. Enfield has me hyped. Yes, yes. I want to play it with friends. I want to play it with friends, absolutely so. I really like the hotbar options when it comes to it. And to be fair, I don't know if like the Plants vs Zombies G Furbus has like the immediate hotbar of like 1, 2, 3 for all the plant slots and everything. This is still nice. This is still very nice. Oh, so Kanade! Okay, keep punching. Yay! Whammy? Also, once I'd see how you're at some of the upcoming levels, like look, I saw you talking about it, but I had to stop looking for my own sake, just due to the fact of how much you were talking about the later stuff, and I want to experience this blind. Still in their shipping packages. Do we have a mini game? Because if it's in the packages, is this a conveyor belt mini game? Yes, it is. Also, Whammy is Snow Pea, it seems. Fair enough for Whammy Water and all that. Oh, am I actually just not gonna know who they are? Oh wait, she is throwing it! That's funny. Oh! Shoot, dude. This is a problem, actually. This is actually a problem. I need to be placing these guys like more forwards. Surely this one's not a Kanade. Yeah! I need something to shoot, please. Oh. I'm gonna cry so much, dude. This is horrible. This is horrible. This is horrible. Whammy, please kill. Please kill. What is this lane? Okay. What if they have the bowling minigame? We'll see. Okay, that's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. Not gonna lie. I need more support for this lane, though. I was hoping that was a Kanade. At least the Okayus can do some work. That is so annoying. I did see that there was gonna be minigames and everything like that or so, too, when it comes to it. I should have put that up front, actually, in case it was a Kanade. I was hoping it would be a Kanade. No. Okay, that's pretty good for an Okayu. But it's just this one lane up here. Yes! I should have put it right here, actually. That way to get rid of those bucket heads, too. This way needs help. Wonderful, wonderful. This way next. That doesn't help me too much. Please let these actually be lawnmowers, though. I need them to be lawnmowers so badly. We're fine. We're fine. And then I need to take care of bottom lane. We can help it. Okay, that's honestly fine. And also, I'm glad that you actually can see how much health is on the Okayus from the Onigiri. I was hoping it would be a Korone right there. That way she could attack back and forth. I should have waited, actually. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Because we can deal with that. We can deal with that. This is a mess, though. A mess of a setup. They can't trust us. If I get something that does a battle line, then I'm gonna feel even worse about how the situation develops. Okay, that's a really good Korone. Really good Okayu after, too. Yes! Yes! This can be salvaged. This can be salvaged. Not a Kanade. They are hitting the Okayu, not the... Oh. Okayu. Okay, you masochism with the onigiri being done then, my goodness gracious. Okay, it's almost salvaged. Just keep dropping everything here, so we just need to keep stalling these ones. We lived past how horrible that was. Thank gods. Hello, Mori. Reach robots in a small area? Single use. Are you a jalapeno? Hello, Gigi. The shoebots. Defeat any robot in 21 hits is always defeated in 21. 7 Chitini. Summoner, interesting. Move Holo Dolls. Summons. Sana? What's nice? Destroy all robots if she's Doomshroom. You idiot. Yes, I can pat her. 21. Perfect. This is very vital. This is a very vital thing to do. Okay. I'm very curious about summoners when it comes to it then. But also having Sana in a back pocket for a Doomshroom kind of seems very good, essentially. 500, but having a Doomshroom is just always the best thing in the world. Doing well, Crimson, going well. I almost held a minigame just of how disastrous it was, but we're fine, we're fine. Iroha. That's a punch. That's a sparkly sword. I know that you already said getting Moon, but what? I'll deal with it. Let me fail in peace. Lovingly, say. Fine units? Okay, well, I suppose then, but let me diegetically experience this again, please. Now, I do have technically 3 instances. Wait, actually, repeat everybody. Are you a Squash, actually, Mori? It makes me think. With the cost of 50, I think you're Squash. Yes, you are. Okay. I mean, you can comment still, but I'm just saying, like, in general then, like, I just want to enjoy the game as it is. Right now. So that is a, hey soundbite. Just cover our lanes. Squash has always been a wonderful thing. Hello, Aroha. It's actually great that Mori can just take care of them immediately right then and there. Like, instants have always been good in any, you know, like Plants vs. Zombies when it comes to it or so. Just being able to just zoot a zombie away just for free at all. A lame or two actually when it comes to it. Honestly, we can keep sunflower matsing essentially. Keep it going. Keep it going. Honestly, I'm just gonna keep getting as many whammies as I can. Just, you know, Snow Pea better than Pea Shooter. It costs more, but you know, what more are you gonna say about it? Keep there, Roha. Need to be careful with my key bindings though, because I'm gonna keep pressing the wrong ones. If I'm not careful about it. Infinite always hash. Honestly. Also, a million whammies too. I'd have to see if the index necessarily like has like a damage loss rate then, which I guess I could do a can. Okay, it doesn't let me pause and see then. It's fine. In that case then, let's get our 500 for Sana. Just to see how she works then in that case. Yup. If it wasn't a pump game already, there you go. There's the feet, people. As expected. Ina! And I have to kill her in these levels. I mean, to be fair, if Roboto exists in this game, or if she isn't a villain, in a way, then I don't know what to say. Now, that's what I was gonna say, robophobic in a way, but there's that. Okay. Attack speed, damage low. Okay, yeah, so it is just, you know, Snowpede's after we say when it comes to it. Also, that's the people in a jar. 3 minutes for Doom Shroom, honestly, though. That is kind of insane, but makes sense. Oh, let's see how summoners work in that case, then. Bucket heads and more Rojas. I love how it is always, though, as Sunflower. It makes so much sense when it comes to it. If it's that, or if it wasn't Sheer, then I'd think, of course, like Stars, almost like Sun, and then, of course, you know, Sora would absolutely work as one end of it. That is a Cali soundbite of all time. It really is how I play versus zombies. It just is, yeah. I also need to be just putting Cali out more on cooldown, since Squash is just, you know, only cooldown dependent. Or what it is as a plant. Okay, the Cali soundbite. Oh! The Cali soundbite of voice chatting is I voice chat bat too. My goodness. What does Ina do then in that case? Actually, you get to, like, summons you stall back and forth then. That's actually great. Okay, good to know, good to know. What if I put, like, an Ina in a lane that doesn't have any zombies? No, she'll just keep summoning. Okay. That's alright, Iroha. She just straight up destroyed that Corone. Technically what I should be doing is doing something like getting rid of my backline and putting the Ina there then, in that case rather. That way I can have the tacos going as far as they can on the screen for immediate value. And once I get my Sunflower economy up, I can just kind of chill on that side then rather. I actually need to get more firepower though, in general. The summons aren't necessarily going to do much on their own, except for stall unless they do something about it. That, and I twisted a Snopey in every lane, of course. Kamiyoshi's was my favorite plant's perfection. There you go. I mean, again, I'd be curious to see how Roboto is in this game. If we're gonna have any funny haha robophobic stuff in that case, then... Goodness gracious. Alright, let's get up to our 500, and then we can... Actually, no, we have 2 waves on this one here, so I can't Doom Shroom away immediately. I need to be picking up these coins more, because I'm not doing so, and that's kind of bad on me. I'd love to just do summon builds to where... I love summoners in any video game when it comes to it. So being able to summon an army bat to just combat them is really funny in my eyes, and just really good. Look at this. Look at this majesty and how we're just getting to destroy all of them. Infinite Takedachis, right? Okay, I actually don't have enough cheer for what's his face, for my Doom Shroom, but we'll get there. Not really, it's a problem. We are well built out in this case, then anyway. There you go. Sonic comes out. Thank you. Very cool. Oh. CC. Actually, Mimi's one of my favorite plants. Cool. Starfruit. Stab all robots at a medium range. Interesting. Is it... Alright, how many seed slots do you get? It's... okay. So I'm not as interested in Corona then, if CC can do medium range. I'm guessing that's only in front, of course, when it comes to it then. Does she have Pierce? That's what I'm hopefully assuming to see, but we'll figure it out. We shall see, we shall see. Also, I should really be choosing how like, the seed slots are, so I can better position on where I want everybody's stuff. That way I can like mash my hotkeys earlier, because now Cowboy's on 6 instead of 7, and it's kind of tossing me off. It's alright, I sunflowers as always when it comes to it to begin with. So I just keep saving up to see who I'd want next for my line that I need. That or that's 3 spaces past. Holy crap! What the heck? That's pretty good if she's stabbing for 3 spaces past. And it does look like it might pierce actually. If it is piercing, then holy crap. We might have a really good thing on our hands here. Yeah, it is piercing. What the heck? Deal with the arrow, huh, please? Thank you. Very cool.
What the hell?
3, 8. Ina. 2 Inas down here. I should actually put Oami instead. Also, yeah, the Aroha's actually just burned through the walnuts in that case then. So I think that could be actually really good for the summoner role characters then in that case. Be able to deal with things on a dime quicker in that case. To deal with the high damage characters, I mean.
Oh my goodness. I'm locking it.
Also, we need to limit test 2 in here and see how far CC does go, because that's 4 tiles that she hits ahead and piercing? What the heck? Now, of course, I feel like there'd be a use case for Corona then, but the fact that she's, you know, a bot choi, comparatively, it's not really we have anybody burrowing behind. What the heck? He's really good. GG is really good. What the heck? My symmetry in here, please, though. What? Huh? Why does he get to hit 4 tiles ahead and pierce? That's ridiculous. Of my funny green automaton. Yeah. More range and pierce with less damage, but quite frankly, I feel like I make up for it with the fact that with the fact that, you know, like the range is way bigger, because over time, just having more range means that you're just dealing more, and piercing, especially on these larger waves, is kind of the name of the game. I put that Whammy up front. Well, she's gonna die on her own. That or also, Sana just deal with everything real quick. So everything didn't spawn on stage yet, so honestly, that is fine. Yeah, summoners are a way to deal with the Arohas, which seem to be like the next biggest thing to have to start looking at then.
Good morning.
Whoa, we have a chat here. Hello? Oh, I skipped. Oops. Concert hall. What of cheer left over from Holofest? Oh, minigame time? Okay, what's Zeta do? 2 boards. Oh, repeater. So Zeta's repeater. Yeah, let's set my instance at the bottom for my own sake. Time for rush down. Yeah, let's see how this goes. 3 flags. Okay, no, so that's just a straight destruction right there. Also, she showed the ad truck, one of my favorites. And you're like, Old Western? Bad placement, actually. Okay, better. I don't know the words to it. So naughty, oh. We shall show the other trouble. Oh, the love for Hololive is coming out in me again here. Just hearing it all. Alright, our lines are actually getting stabilized here though. Decently enough. The Irohas are kind of scary though for just being able to basically one-shot my plants, even what is my walnuts for okay. Okay, this squash? Do everything in a line? No, it just hits the first. People can only survive the sword. Again, don't say members that I don't have yet, please, if you can't help it. I know you don't mean to do it, but like, I need to experience it myself now. I'm kind of chill here. Actually, you probably need to move this line up. That's a lot of Irohas. Okay. That absolutely warrants Asana just to get that out of the way. I love how the gun characters are just your pea shooters, obviously, though. Like, it's the simplest thing to do, but it still is just, you know, you just think about it then. Oh, wait, no, she did kill. Okay, no, it is actually swash for Callie then. Didn't seem like she was killing multiple in a row, but then she did. So, what more am I to say? I mean, if this is it, actually, I should have used an explosion earlier. Never mind. We got two Sanas. We're kind of chilling. Insane though that it doesn't get rid of the seed plot like how Doomshroom does, but I feel like 4-minute cooldown when it comes to kind of does offset in another way. Anyway, Nodoka? Blots produce a small amount of cheer when hit. Producer, interesting. Or they can just here's to a signal. It must leave to stop another attack. If you haven't Onigiri is cute, and then when it's gone, she awakens her masochism and blushes when she starts getting hit. Of course, Okayu does. Alright, Summerfest. The most broken town in the game. I mean, anything that makes Sun bad when it comes to it. I'm very curious. As of course, I'm assuming that she's weaker than Okayu, but I'm gonna test her in that case then, and we'll see. But like, if she's gonna produce Sun on hit, then I kind of just want to run her just straight up then. Like that, and we'll just see. Also, new zombie. We shall see what happens here. I mean, right here in Summer Festival, I'm just thinking, Soran. I'm just thinking, oh man, Kanata, you will be missed. I just, yeah, I guess, like, you know, Dryden was on the wall for what would be happening to her, because like, she's always been very transparent about her disease and all that, but it still hurts. That is fast. You're hopping along. She jumps into other lanes! What the heck? Vivi jumps to other lanes! That's a little bit scary, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, she jumped, so can Kawi deal with her. Thank you, very cool. I'm being very greedy right now when it comes to it. Yeah, the Narata is getting to just make me cheer. Kind of accelerates like your game plan very fast, and that's actually really stupid. And the fact that her cooldown's not bad either. They just get to put her in front whenever my Kalis are on cooldown. Let me just go on from here, because look at that. I am well ahead on my cheer when it comes to my cheer levels. It's not that I'm having a problem otherwise. Then just, yeah, keep her in front, and then unless there's Irohas that I have to worry about then she just kind of gets to do everything for free in the front. For me. Good. Yeah, that was really easy. Hello, Aqua. Kind of pain to deal with at times. It does seem like she will be to do so. Fires fast, but hides when robots get near. So you're my sturdy shroom. With some stalls? Why can they shoot? Those are Roha. Okay, well let's try it out. Let's swap... Wait, how much is Aqua? She is 100, so a little bit more. But I'm gonna put her... I'm gonna try her in Zeta. That way I can see how they compare shooting-wise then. Yeah, let's do it this way here. So I don't mind having more instance. State Shroom was always, you know, like, very good. Like, in general, when it comes to it. Alright, just getting the doctor up there immediately. I just get so much more sun. I'm curious about these boosts if they're gonna shoot me, so I'm just putting another Nodata there in case. And they are gonna shoot. Oh, keep that going so I can protect my interests. She's a repeater. Yeah, no, she's just her, yeah, Sturdy Shroom, repeater. Oh, sorry, I meant to summon Callie, but honestly, that's fine too. Yeah, exactly so. Just, you know, all the same pitfalls of what a Sturdy Shroom would be. Fast fire speed, but if they get close, then, you know, Aqua's gonna bridge. Oh, okay, and that's too close. So, like, 2 tile radius is when Sturdy Shroom would prop then. Good to know, good to know. I gotta limit test while we're here when it comes to it then. I think I absolutely would prefer to have Atras for now, just in case like there's any like dummies that can jump too close to me in that case then. Well, I have 3 instants to deal with any potential problems then, you know? I think for my own build's sake, I will be honestly fine running Atwas. Save myself on my cheer. I'm a very greedy cheer build early on. Just get my huge wave of everything going, since the doctors make me cheer as well then too. Yeah, unless things get really dire and really close, and I'm kind of chilling. Also, Swash can't leap over for the walnuts then, which does hurt a little bit, but what can you do? Maybe Zeta spam Aqua instead seems good. Noel, Yorone, Yorone Noel. Demons and stuns robots. Interesting. Hello, Narissa. Well, chances are usually if you get a new tower when it comes to it then or so, you kind of need to use it for whoever comes by, so let's do so. First, we could also drag to reorient how our towers are, so I want to have my sun and my walnuts right next to each other, essentially, here. You'll figure out who she is faster than I did. I mean, we're gonna see. Also, I made a mistake. We're fine. We are fine. Always on sits again. Gotta remember that too, for wherever I'm placing stuff. Yeah, honestly, I should just be putting the doctors early on here. That way, and just have them starting to generate sun for me. Or sun cheer. Huh? Hey, Nursa, what do you got there? Oh, so I put a no by accident. Is she newspaper zombie? If you destroy her, what's his face? If you destroy her burger? In that case, then? It seems like almost. I couldn't tell exactly, I'll be honest with you, but that might seem like it. I just heard the noise when it comes to it then. Okay, yeah. So that's what I was assuming, because my only other thought was like screen door, but like, we're way too early on for screen door to be a thing. Oh! No, actually throws her mace. Okay, she doesn't toss it too far, technically, too, but point stands. So 3 towers for no. It comes to it then. Yeah, I just kind of want to see her get her stuff destroyed, just for science sake when it comes to it then. Could also just destroy them straight up. But no, okay. So just care for that. Just remember, it's 2 tiles that I need to have between Aquas and anybody then. For Scaredy Shroom problems to proc. Hello, Flare. Sad that you and Ina weren't right next to each other. No, it's full range, so James will with Budgie. Okay, so she's... If she can stun... Let's fight to the ground beneath robots. I need to check that. Because... a bit tough. Heavy Mate's stunning one at a time. She's essentially like Colonel Pold, but always getting the butter. Curious. Curious. BV. Well, the Dota still seems wonderful, quite frankly, when it comes to it. Yeah, let's try out the old power couple then in that case then. See how well that works then for my sake. Burn the machines. Yeah, we're kind of getting there when it comes to it, Austin. We are getting there. See why the Dot's busted. I mean, any way to accelerate economy in any game like that is really big, and the fact that you're getting this super early on, when you don't have another alternative sun producer, is already kind of ridiculous on its own then, you know? So just that raw fact that like you're getting another way to accelerate sun, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to take it. I feel like you just want to like, make her purchasable rather in the shop, rather than being able to get her early. You're gonna do it for balancing. Now, of course, that does come with the pitfalls of like probably she's weaker than Otayu is my assumption then, but at the end of the day, she still is a huge amount of resources that you're just getting for free. Just for her existing. My early game just gets to accelerate way fast. Jet Flare. She actually does wallop a projectile. It's also testing no. So no, okay, she is full range when it comes to it then, as was said. How far is Flare's range? Oh, it seems like full stage 2. I mean, I'm saying that as if like most regular plants are in full, like full range when it comes to it. But you know, I was getting used to like the other stuff too. Plus, it's not I was expecting North to throw the mace rather than just swing it normally. The fact that Fortune Burn means that we can deal with hordes better too. Really, just what did this wonderful army that I'm amassing here when it comes to it then? Atwa, sorry. Sorry, sister. Didn't mean to summon you near when we still haven't destroyed that thing there. Actually, blew it over Kanade. Well, too late. Alright, so let them just come on, and then we still have our Sana. Finish it off at the end of the day here. And again, just the economy. Being able to get all that cheer early is still so stupid. Toa? The cheer generation is per hit, not damage. Per hit starts doing makes 5. And yeah, no, it makes sense. Snipes high priority targets. Why is it the most dangerous target in her lane? That seems really good, I'm not gonna lie. Also, can I just go at the shop anytime? Yes, you can. Good to know. What if I buy these? Is it doing nothing? Because if so, then I should actually just be buying the other girls, in which case I wasted some money. Bye, Subaru, just so I can see how she works. I mean, yeah, it kind of seems like she's the highest priority, but I don't know the command chain for Iroha to Vivi in that case then, you know? On who's the higher priority that Toa would pick at then. Oh, hello, Miko! Yeah, made sense. Airborne? Well, one way to find out here, but first and foremost, the Yuge. I probably just want to actually have Atwa and Toa, because I want something cheap to be able to support myself then in that case. I need to see how Subaru works. As it says, move Holos to new location. So is it going to be like Bloom Shroom? Not Bloom, like the fan? Whatever the heck it is, I can't remember. That's it going to blow them back? Or like, what does it mean by that then? I'm trying to figure out. There we go. Economy's coming up. Like, hilariously, the little like shooting gallery kind of things or so are helping out my cheer gain, just because I'm getting another immediate resource of that. That's also that's not competing with my cooldown of my Ollie placement. Hello, Miko. Ah, that's how Subaru works. So that is lava on the ground. Toa. That is a snipe. That is absolutely a snipe. And that's also Miko setting fire. Okay, it is very satisfying to hear Toa snipe, though. Oh, that's interesting. It's interesting. So we actually do have a way to manipulate placement then immediately. With Subaru. Now, it does take up a seed slot, which I don't think is as important right now, but that's right now. Of course, when it comes to it. But I can just find immediate use for situations like these, for instance, if I really need. Makes sense, though, makes sense. Again, it's just interesting. Interesting bow crafting wise. Because then I can actually, like have, like, some defenses really help me out in this case, then. Those got past my initial wall. Help me in my actual setup as we go on here. So I want to move like a Cowie around. Like, yeah, have a bunch of Cowies just basically on demand, on standby. Be able to just be my own mobile walls in different ways or so in that case then. I think Toa's gonna absolutely be a guilty pleasure tower for me though. In that case then, if she gets to set high priorities, all the commons can just get slowed down or get cleaved away by CC, And then all the higher special zombies or so, special robots rather, will just get sniped. And I don't have to deal with them or think about them. Should have done this way sooner. On Korean, though, 225 is a huge cost, but with Nodoka, I think you kind of offset that by, like, well over any reasonable limit then, you know? Matsuri? Rise the book whenever a bullet passes by. Your Torchwood! Your Torchwood! Oh, what is this? What the heck is this thing here? I think I hate this. Ew, what is this thing? What is that? Ew. I don't know how to feel about this at all. Oh, so my Ollie is gone, so I'm just gonna be making stuff in that case then. So, Nodoka, I'm probably having... I think the instance would be really good. I don't trust having an Atwa, because if she gets pushed on here... Yeah, Atwa's not gonna be good then in that case. I don't trust this too much when it comes to it. I feel like Super actually can help myself out really a lot for repositioning. I don't like the idea of Matsuri right here, though. Yeah, seems fine, seems fine. This is a custom move path? It kind of seems like it, and it's a conveyor belt stage 2. Oh, goodness gracious, what is this, dude?
What the hell?
Callie, please help me here. Oh, well, she's making it through. Okay, I can deal with her. Okay, she did. This is a very interesting minigame stage. Also, because I don't have any stun, I should realize that Nanata's not going to do much. The Yatos do trigger. Good to know. What is this, dude? What the heck is this? I'll be honest, I'm just placing random stuff, and the Subaru kind of... Well, Subaru's not dead in the water necessarily, but does slightly help out in a way, I guess. Now, I need to also see what happens if a Nodata gets pushed in. They just die. The lava just kills them. Oh, goodness gracious. Subaru, save the CC! Save the Zeta! Okay, no, we're fine, we're fine. So, the Yatos are lawnmowers when it comes to it then. That is one thing to know. I couldn't save her.
What the hell?
The Mito lava is actually so grief on this stage. What the heck is this, dude? No! Okay, wait. Wait, no, Callie flies. Ah! I can't save everybody! Ah! I'm losing everybody to the Mito lava. This is horrendous, dude. This is horrendous. Move them back. They just keep going into the lava. That in this bottom lane is actually a problem. Because since they don't have the lawnmower here. This is a mess of a stage, dude. I shouldn't have gotten Subaru because I thought I'd be able to move things a little bit faster, but no. Like, things move way too fast for my own good. For me to actually be able to maneuver things around instead. Yeah, these Corones are really helping my wife out here, unironically.
Oh my goodness.
Still got a wave. Gods. Also, I didn't realize until listening in because I've been panicking so much. This is Bida Bida Biba. Okay, that Corona did not do work. Problems. Bring the Zeta down, please. Okay, we're fine. We got through it. Hello, Tobo. That's a bug. Soils all robots and wash away fire, lava, and soda? So you're like the ice shroom? Or like iceberg lettuce in a way? That is a car! Iris, is that you? Is that you up there? Okay. Let's think about things here real quick. We don't have any Arohas, we just have a car to deal with. So I can greet with Narata and then just actually chill with that then. I am curious about Matsuri though, in that case though. Cruz the gamer? I'm certainly trying right now, I'll tell you that. 30 more minutes or so, by the way, and then I will also swap over to what's-his-face, to my Discord so we can do Umanite. Because second core of what's-his-face is going well right now. So I should be putting Cowie's out too, because, you know, it's just right for cooldowns and all that as well. Yeah, just a wave of Naratas is still ridiculous. Like, if Matsuri goes here, she's essentially Torchwood, yeah. The fast forward button just does make it very enticing to just keep pressing what's-his-face. Fast forward ASAP if I can help it. That is a car. Yes, it is. That is soda. Thank you. Very cool. Also, that is soda. I'm assuming I can't place anything in soda, right? Nope. Well, cow. It makes a lane flying only in that case. Then makes sense. Interesting. I'm just learning more about like the special zombies and just trying to figure out how they work, because we didn't have any like zombies that doing modified stuff, you know, and I just like the Yodel and Plants vs Zombies days then, I suppose, if you want to put it that way. Now you had stuff like Spikeweed or so that you could really have to help modify in a way, but not much else otherwise then, I guess. Also, Toa does not work with Matsuri. Good to know. It is just straight Torchwood. It makes me think if Matsuris would be multiplicative on each other then. Kinda seems like it. Let's slow it down just so I can kind of see. So, 2 bullets comes 4, and then Matsuri is another 2 it seems like, so it doesn't seem like it, yeah. Look at that right there. Yeah, no, it's not multiplicative. Rather, it's better to just have more Aquas in the bat than Matsuris then. And I can just keep doing something like this here, sensory strategy-wise. Irises are kind of beefy though, because they are Zamboni. Actually, yeah, the ice is actually another, is a status effect when it comes to it then. But it's not like it's necessarily been a problem. And also Zamboni zombies, you're using a jalapeno on them immediately as well too. Or Zambonis, I guess. Kanata. Hello, Kanata. I say Thomas versus itself? It didn't look like it, unless the bolts are stacking. Grabs and crushes robots one at a time. You're a chomper! You're a chomper. That's really cute. Also, if you're a chomper, then I could actually maybe sub you out for Cali then to just have. Maybe. We'll see though, we'll see. Fact is, we have Mitos, so Kobo does actually go up in priority a little bit, I do think. Try counter just as we can. Perfect. Already on 2-8, dude. It does not feel like any time's passed playing this game yet, honestly. Like, I am gladly already lost in the sauce when it comes to it here. Gonna tally out. Look at all of that I'm just getting to make. Look at all of that wonderful cheer. Get another Nodata immediately. Okay, that's Miko. Get Toa immediately to start having to deal with. That is a little bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie right there. Yeah, I actually need to start placing offensive towers, I do think. You know, also on zombies too is just generally good as well too. Let's try that Matsuri stat. So you're saying if the Matsuris do stat, then I just need to test that theory, of course. It did leave the mid lane to kind of die on its own though, but hey, that helps it out. The Kobo is on a low cooldown though, only 50 cheers while I'm getting sword on zombies just holistically. It's kind of really solid though, don't you think? Unless they nerf themselves? Okay, well in that case then it should just be an Aqua and then like 3 Matsuris quite frankly, unless I need to get a Toa to help out on a specialized damage end, you know? Did slow-mo, like... Also, hold on. Get rid of Iris, please. If I did like a bunch of Matsuris then up front, or there's no more zombies up top, that's a bit annoying. You know, let's do like just a crap ton of Matsuris right here just to see. How you did most of your levels. So yeah, it seems nice, and then like a Toa to help deal with any specialized then. The bullets don't pierce through. Okay, let's look up here. Honestly, there's so many bullets I actually can't tell how it is when it comes when it looks like it here. Seems like a solid strat, plus, you know, having a few flux slots for whatever specialized you need to deal with it in this case. Honestly, I could even have like Subaru flying down a Toa for wherever it's needed then, lane-wise. That's hilarious that we didn't even get around to the Zomboni getting at the end. A good amount of these towers seem kind of whack with how good they are. I quit so fast. Is that Luna? That is Luna. Why would we fire 4 rockets at once? Well, shotgun time. Is she a shotgun? It seems like, you know, like the repeater, like the Gatling P upgrade. It seems like. Wildly though. First and foremost, Narissa's VVs. We don't have any more irises though, looking at it. Gatling P is someone else? Okay. Let's try Luna instead of Toa on our setup here, just to see. Whammy might actually be really good here though in that case. I also didn't actually try Kanata. Hilariously thinking about it now. That is a failing on me, so we gotta take her. Alright, to use? Well, I'm gonna find out how Luna works then. In just a second here. I also should be putting always out first before Nodata's. Thinking about it, just saying it out loud. That's just general bigger Sundane. Yeah, look at that economy. Just so early on, quite frankly. That's so powerfully good. That, I can get my aquas out immediately so I can start dealing with the shooting tower things. Kanata. Yep, Guro Tenshi is just our what's-his-face. She is our Chomper. Let's see Luna. The game froze as soon as I placed Luna. Okay, we're good. Yeah, Luna's not firing yet. She is a shotgun. Interesting. So she can actually spread to other lanes, almost like 3P in a way, but shotgun-wise. And she's not firing right now, or like actually seems to be firing slower. But it does, once it fires wildly, there's no guarantee that it's actually gonna hit the lane that you want it to. Okay, okay, interesting. Interesting to know then. I didn't know that Callie would be destroying that stuff, actually. Very interesting so far. We're seeing how everything's voting out. I can see how Luna would be really good for dealing with the chaff in this case then. You can just have her like boss waves, like kind of like you get to deal with all the chaff because of how fast like 4 rockets compared to like anybody's 2 so far when it comes to it then, not counting Matsuri multiplication, but then you just have to have your instance to deal with the smaller chaff. Or have a solid backline to deal with whatever then, you know? That, and I don't know how good Luna does on the edges if her rockets would just fly off the entire map then, you know? I guess I should be moving up a Luna to try it then in that case, right? Yeah, it does seem like a rocket can fly off the side, because I'm paying attention to Luna. Or like, oh, actually I couldn't really tell. So it's cute, as Luna gets damage, her Sage just taken off. That's cute too. I don't know, nothing here up front. It seems so, but the like from Melee when it comes to it then, I like CC the most, it still feels like. Luna pulls robots to her lane. Interesting, so like a reverse Garlic. It's also... Huh? Okay, well, I mean, this is the boss so far when it comes to it. Oh, so this is a conveyor belt stage. Interesting. The Nodata's not as high priority when it comes to it then. Absolutely get the instance no matter what. I mean, anybody expensive on these stages, of course, is going to be really good in that case. I need to just have Kanata as another instant, essentially, so when it comes to it. Yeah, let's try this, let's try this. Alright, yeah, I want to wait for an Okai first, before I start putting stuff out. I also put that Callie in the wrong place. Shoot. Yeah, start blocking, because we need to start dealing with stuff over here then. I'd say I need to protect that whammy, but that's a little bit rough. Fine though. It's nice that the instants actually do hit the stands though. Or drip Tenchi. Now I can safely put a whammy. We're slowly but surely gonna start taking our control. Alright, we got Asana for any dangers we have. Okay, we have our entire instant line. We have way too much instant then. Maybe the Kali was bad. Was a bad pick otherwise then. Wait, I need more firepower down here then, is my next play. Could do something like that. Get this Kali out of my sight. It's so embarrassing to see. I put it there. Yeah, like, if you could, like, funnel everybody to, like, a Luna lane like that or so, it kind of seems just very solid in general. Oh, irises. What a joke you are. Having all the Kalis now is actually really paying off. God, Squash is so good. Oh, so Tenchi just casually grabbing the whole entire card, too. That's really funny, I'm not going to lie. Just imagining the imagery of her just crushing it all together in one go. Nice. Oh, wait, this isn't the very end when it comes to it. I thought we were in the last flag. Oh, we're fine, we're fine. Thought we didn't have any, like, backline problems when it comes to it then, or so, as we can see here. Kind of pretty much all set in stone. And yeah, the fact that I can just keep pushing people up, kind of ridiculous in my state here, because we are well solved out. Already at the top of my conveyor belt and all that too. Rip another lane so I can just have stuff to put on here. Yeah, look at that Okayu. She is having way too much fun. Girl, you're having way too much fun on the ground right there. Let's be honest. Got that trust in a car. More accurate, Doro Drip Tenchi. And I'll do it again. Oh, Mari. Watson shoots robots, stronger at low health. Interesting, so an offensive wall. And beach level. Hello, Ollie, in your beach outfit too. What do we got in this case then? Oh, Fuamoko. Well, curious as to what they're gonna do then. Makes me think, I kind of want to use Muna in a conjunction with what would be an Aqua Matsuri Torchwood lane. Honestly, that's kind of what I want to do, is see if I can pull everybody to one lane, and then just have them immediately just get eradicated all throughout, you know? Let's put Marin on the team though, just to see how she works. I'm getting immediate flashbacks to Big Wave Beach from Plants vs. Zombies 2. Oh no, dude.
Party for the girls.
I'm not ready for Big Wave Beach vibes again. If those of you that don't, that didn't play Plants vs Zombies 2 up to that stage, Big Wave Beach, it's his mechanic was, yeah, it was a beach, but the high tide could wash zombies up to about like your midline, where your towers were to begin with. Whoa, Demon Dogs, are you gonna jump past my towers? Question mark is my thought. Or do you just come in a pair?
What the hell?
It seems like it might just be the pair right now, but we'll see. Okay, very interesting with how that works then. That's very good, but I need to protect my interest. But honestly, Muna's on a low cooldown to be able to pull everybody to a lane like that, that is ridiculously good. Like, I could legitimately just like make an entire lane the Aqua lane. Like, do something like this, prepare my Matsuris up front here, and then just, yeah, funnel everybody to what would be the lane. Let's get modding out here just as we can. Yeah, I'd suffer on like these smaller waves like these here, but then just thinking about how fast things could absolutely just turn on the other end once I really just get everybody ulted, once I get my entire thing for Muna. I just have to leave a spot for Muna to actually prop though. I need to move probably like modding instead and then have a Nodata right there. I have Muna go there in time then. If this is how everything solves out, it'd be really funny. Just wait until everything spawns in. Oh no, it's only from 2 lanes out. So really, you could make 2 kill lanes at 2 and 3 and 2 and 4. But you can't put that everywhere then. Okay, okay, made sense, made sense. I mean, it's an Aquata tower. I wasn't paying attention to that. Creates cheer when hitting robots. Interesting. For ERB. Iroha. Amphibious, ground only, airborne. Okay. The usual. Let's try ERB then, because that's 3 sun producers I essentially have then. Modding can be amphibious, and that's kind of really good then in that case, I'd say. Toa to deal with Iroha. Kind of helps protect my interest, but Kawi being airborne then means that she can just kind of help out on that side. You know, being a summoner that's amphibious also could help out too, in case we have like water towers in the back, I suppose then. There should be a TAD system, I'm thinking, probably in the future, for being able to like figure out, hey, who is what then, in case you need to figure that out. Tanata's also airborne too, looking at it as well, so it could also help support modding. And both amphibious and airborne can fly over water. Yeah, that's what I was assuming when it came to it for definition. But I'm just saying, like for future updates, that kind of seems like a good thing to potentially have, of having a glossary, dictionary for definitions on what different, on if you're trying to curate a build for your Holo members and all that, you know. Yep. Kawi just deals immediately. I guess he'd just be getting ERB. Unless he's a melee attacker in range then, I suppose? Or more of a melee attacker? Okay, yeah, a bit closer then. I reserve the backline otherwise. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a Toa. Actually, Kawi's can't attack behind, thinking about it. A little bit grief, thinking about it now. My production's a good bit slowed down. When I say that, as I already have a slightly bit more than 2 lanes with some producers, but point stands. Where my Nodatas aren't hitting as much, so this is more to be on par for how much sun I should be producing at a normal time. So the ERBs seem to be... They are 2 tile range when it comes to it then. Copy that. Good to know. So I'm only starting to see, what's his face? One problem that I had with my setup here is just that, yeah, I don't have my Toas for my high damage then, and then it's really just down to the moddings to do much more. I should also just be getting a few Inas to help support the lines, I feel. Because since the Tatadachi are amphibious, they can just help out on the line holistically. Gura? Shoots in 3 lanes. You're a triple P. Interesting. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, because if I was going to point it out, there's a tad... Hello? Durone? Okay, so absolutely, this is telling you to use Dura. She's amphibious. Triple P, that's amphibious. Oh, wait, she's only amphibious. Maybe? No, I can place Kobo on the ground too, actually, no, so that's fine. Think about it. Either or, because I have exclusively water lanes, I have to get modding as well when it comes to it then. That... Kanata would be pretty good too, thinking about it. And then... I don't have anybody... sorry, Ina's Zatsu would be higher priority here then. They need to have something that can deal. And then yeah, it's just gonna be Dura, just being triple P all throughout then, I'd say. Yeah. Let's just read with ERB. Gooba's animations are so cute. Well, we're gonna see how she looks then soon enough. I could absolutely keep playing this for hours on end though, but like when I hit 30 minutes here, so probably like 3-5, I'm gonna have to switch over to my server for Uma Night, which isn't a problem, of course. It's Uma Night, but I could absolutely keep going with this game without a doubt. I bet Ron I'm gonna put the Nadata. Oh well. Not that I'm holistically losing too much. Rather, I could also just put an ERB here. Yeah, that's a Torone. Is she just a super heavily armored zombie? Oh, that's cute. That is really, really cute that we get Project Diva symbol shooting out of Gooba. That is honestly a very sweet touch. So technically, I should have Kanatas on the lanes instead of double modding to help out holistically. Destroy, thank you. And technically, I should also start getting some Inas since my sun production is already very good right now. I'd remove the Gooba. I meant to put the Ina. Oh, well, actually, no, it's fine either way then. I just want an Ina in each lane if I can help it. If I can help it. It doesn't have to be like fully asymmetrical now. Let's be really crazy. Then we can also just have a few cowies as well, just for hosted support, but otherwise, it is just tripey. It is just tripey. I don't know what's not getting hit here, I'll be honest with you. Is there like an enemy off screen that I can't see here that really should be getting destroyed? If so, please do so anytime, ladies. Thank you. I'm just kind of like seeing where I can swap a Kanata in. Just help clear out the chaff and all that. Fine. Coco! Burn a whole lane. Cheese or jalapeno! Okay, okay. So... same idea again, I guess, when it comes to it then, but for this one, yeah, it might be better just have Coco. I have my blockers. Gooba, of course. Tanata's amazing. We have our instance there when it comes to it then. I can kind of just like freely flex for however I want in that case, really. It just sets a fun animation. I mean, is she actually gonna burn things, or is it just gonna be like an Asakoko tail just hitting the entire lane? That's my real question. Thank you. Yeah, even if it technically is slower, the fact that I'm just saying to stall the first time and not having to immediately, like, get a Cowie out. Nagata is absolutely a huge, huge plant to just get holistically. No? Alright, get that Buckethead out here. Get, it's his face. Get the ERB to help assist with the Buckethead, essentially, right here. But otherwise, more Goobas. Start getting some Takedachis out. Since I can just kind of greed all the way up here. Kind of problem. Let's try Toko. Oh, okay, that's really cute. She actually does. I'd breathe the fire line then. That is very, very cute. God, just fandom love when it comes to it. Then all the Hololive, all indie projects are so sweet and so nice. So KU, Pumph with this, of course, too, afterwards as well. You can always just tell all the love that they put into the projects and everything. I put a Gooba up front, not a Kanata. Technically, yeah, Goku should be flying then in that case then. And she still does say GMMF. Great. That's lovely. That is lovely. Hi, Flanny. Hope you're well, my love. Hope you're well. Trying to see who's left over. Can't tell. It seems like there's a zombie off stage. Or maybe two. Counters are doing too much good work here, is really what's happening. I'm honestly, I'm kind of on standby. Just waiting to see. That and hilariously, all the Gooba symbols kind of making it hard for me to like see who's left over or not, zombie-wise. Because with the cheer being blue as well, too, I can barely see my mouse among the sea of all blue that I have, which is kind of a hilarious problem, suffering from success in all the realest ways. It's simple enough. Wow, hello, Chloe. A great follow-up hero shooter. That'd be really fun. Oh, she's our Bloom fan, whatever that it is. Then copy that. You know, the one that looks like the 3-leaf that blows people back in Aerial Zombies 2. Floaties, so I can actually put water stuff then, and everything normally. Interesting, interesting. So that's cool that it's not an entire person, though of course you could make an easy cutting board joke if you wanted to at that point then for who that would be, or who wants to be sat on in that case, but I think it's more respectful to have them actually be their own unique towers rather, you know? So it's still just gonna be this lane setup then, but if I wanted to not do Gooba strategy all throughout, then I could do that then. Or of course I could just put like Nodata on a floaty instead of having modding, but Tanata flying is doing fine enough too. Otherwise, I'm kind of chill with the setup that we have right now, I'm not gonna lie. The only other thing I could do is just like add a Matsuri, that way for all the Goobas, and we have everything going there, then in which case I could actually just, yeah, make a whole line in that case, and we just chill on by. Where is... Who am I trying to find? Ina. They don't have... Well, I'd say no, I have the floaties, so I can put Nodata on it. Yeah, we'll chill. I don't know if Matsuri works with Gooba. I don't think so. I mean, one way to find out, quite frankly, is when another bullet passes by, is she not shooting bullets? She's just shooting in 3 lanes. I don't see why the coding wouldn't work for Matsuri to work with Gura. Do the use right now. Right now, Adura goes in the back. It'd be better if I just didn't actually place anybody when it comes to it, but it's fine because for the Nodatas to keep going off is what I'm saying here. Oh, let's slow it down. Yeah, see, Matsuri does work with Gura. She does shoot. That's fine. It still is just, yeah, torch sword pure and pure through. That's actually funny that I can put a floaty on the ground, though. Does that actually count as a tower for them? Yes, it does. Lily pads on the ground, people. Lily pads on the ground. I put it underneath people, though. No. I put people on it. Yes, I can. So actually, yeah, that way is better tempo-wise if I just wanted to start putting more lily pads like that, essentially, in that case then. Of course, putting Nodata on a lily pad then, like so. Then I can just do something like this, and then we're just gonna be kind of set for life otherwise. Just keep pushing the Matsuris up. My Nodatas go here, in that case, and then it's just Gura all the way. Am I playing optimally? Not necessarily, but this is funny, and I'm enjoying it, so what more can I say here? Oh, the Goobas. Did reverse pumpkin? Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking away, but I don't remember if you actually could put lily pads on the ground. Like, just in general about then, too. If so, then, you know, kind of doesn't make sense you could just dot that over and just have fun one way or another. Yeah, look at all those projectiles. We are perfect right now when it comes to it then. Start stacking up, so that's my extra layer of defense. It is a pumpkin. It's a pumpkin I'm just gonna get to put. Technically, they're hitting the tower first before the pumpkin, so rather it's just, you know, an extra layer of insulation in case anybody starts breaking and leaking through. But you get it. You still get it. But I think we're solved out, ladies and gentlemen. I think we are solved out. Just look at the melt. Look at that melt. Oh, they killed the thing before Tana to come out. That's really funny. All right, that's Bebo. Time for your favorite minigame? Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to do the minigame before I go into. Yeah. Yeah, I think we all know what this track is. Tall wall, though. I'm curious as to what that means, since Tonut comes to it then, of course. Is this a tiny zombie level in that case? Yes, it is. It's like real Plants vs. Zombies. It is a conveyor belt too, so okay. Well, let's see how she works then. Let's keep like Asana or like a Coco in that case then. Like Goobas, of course. I want to try her torches. I haven't tried her out yet, too. Yeah, what does this mean by very tough, tall wall? She is ground only, too, though. Is the other keynote. If he tries to beat this level. Oh, also, I misunderstood by reading what was going on here. I didn't look at the battlefield, and that is a problem. Wait, that's Matsuri. She's not firing on her own. Ah, shoot, dude. Ah, shoot, dude. I may have screwed things up badly. Can I retry? I did not read the level fast. I did not read the level. What it was supposed to be. Oops. I didn't look at the battlefield. I was just immediately read your lane structure. Okay. In that case, then, Chloe, I think, absolutely goes up in high priority when it comes to it, then. Girl, where is Ina? Ina. Anybody who's aquatic, of course, is gonna be super high up then. Subaru might help me with some of my problems too. Otherwise, it is Gooba game slash CC game, I'm thinking. I meant to place her in the water. Oh well. Subaru does get to help me a little bit. That's two Subarus. That's not gonna help me too much here, Chief. Come on. This is a problem. This is a problem. This is a problem. They are way faster than I'd ever like them to be. I think that's actually fine for this. Oh. I see you, Bijo. I see what they mean by very tall wall. I have to say, it only was people for it in the back then when it comes to it. Made sense then. But also, yeah, modding plus Subaru actually seems really nice. Because then you get to evat exactly so. Whoever, like, you get to evat high priorities. And also, I'm not paying attention to, to my situation here. This is way faster than I'd like. That should be slowing it down, technically. Yeah, being able to evat somebody out of the way of a zombie who could be hitting. And also, just having, like, modding serve as a wall first and then hitting even harder afterwards. That seems really nice. Alright, fair enough. Hello, Fauna. Heroes Hollow doors up to 3 spaces in front. Interesting. We never got dedicated healers back then. Alright, so I am gonna stop it right there for the meantime. But for now, let me buy some stuff. Is it the more GG standees that I buy? Do they just keep following anytime you enter the shop? Yes, they do. That is really, really funny. Okay. So... 715 to stop the robot closest to the door is interesting. Sometimes summon strong friends to fight. I'm very curious about that. I'm just curious about any of the summoners when it comes to it. Why don't we just buy all of them then? It's disrespectful to buy everybody else that's not GG first though, hilariously I will say. But alright, that's gonna be it for now. Anyone say something in extras I can look at? Okay, survival stuff. Use super to remove a low HP mine. That's actually really cool. Thinking about it that I actually did that then, without thinking about it. Holo shuffle, please don't have me do that ever again. Okay. I'm very happy with that so far. Oh. You can bet. I just put that curiously. Zeta. Oh, it's horse race test! It's fucking horse race test! Oh no, dude! We got horse race test in this game too! Oh my god. Dude, I could lose so many hours just chatting to horse race, to Hololive race tests, honestly. I think some of these are reverses of pumps are too. I was about to say, I have no idea what this looks like, I'll be honest with you. But if it is reverse of pump, I'm trying to recognize what this is here. I mean, it's not hopefully it shows off what the art is, or maybe I'll just have to like look it up then in the credits or so. It's very curious. The Drunt New Year's Pit too, because I don't immediately recognize this one here, I'll be honest with you, but we'll see. Fact is, Zeta, please get out of the corner. Please get out of the corner. Please, Zeta. Please, Zeta. Oh, Matsudi's gonna win it all. Man, Horse Race Test was an absolute... Really? Zeta's the last person? Horse Race Test on Twitter was absolutely like a lightning in a bottle moment. Just seeing everything when it, just seeing it all come around. Like, I loved seeing all the HRT. It was curious to me because when I first saw it trending, it was like, why is HRT trending specifically? Oh no, it's Horse Race Test. Huh. Interesting. I was like, there's this, but yeah, I clicked the button thinking, if there's a shop, then why can't I click my thing there? No, there's betting. Oh god, the girls are gonna waste so much time doing this, knowing how badly some of them lost at the Holo Casino. Might be with Jar, her on the left. I mean, I wouldn't recognize otherwise, because I'm trying to figure out what the heck this thing is. Oh, come on, Zeta. Yes, you're on the other side, It's just Matsudi's just been ahead the entire time. No! Come on, Zeta! It sucks as I told the YouTube recording already here then, but if Zeta wins it all, I'm gonna try. There's 20 people in the corner though. It might be over. Aw, oh, Muna got it. Fair enough. Goodness gracious. That is really funny though. I can't believe that there's horse race tests. I also just put the dolls curiously. Are we gonna get another thing? Oh! Oh, this is like a Zen Guardian I'm thinking then. There has to be like something I can do if I like... Because there's a tune that I can probably make with all these menus, right? I'm just moving my mouse around seeing. There has to be a secret that I can discover if I like do things in a certain way. But alright, I'm ending it off here, y'all. Thank y'all for all the love tonight, wherever you are, wherever you may be. Whether you're on Twitch or YouTuber more, it's been your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, everyone always at your service now. I'm going to my server for Uma Night. Let's go, people. But also, yeah, like, I really do think that's gotta be something. Like, it's not the, okay, yeah, like, yeah, it is, like, there is, it kind of seems like a scale going up or down, but knowing people, their secrets are easily hideable when it comes to it then. And of course, it's not just diegetic menus only in that case, then there's gotta be something there, considering how we discovered horse race tests on there then. But alright, y'all, have a good night. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow, maybe more board game stuff. I should actually make the event then to see what we do in the server, but for now, have a good night, y'all.